Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He's used his business skills to take companies on the Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
And you're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus. And so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Recognized as the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Budsy store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Consumer spending has continued to rise at a healthy pace, supported by steady income gains.
Steady income gains, really? Well, that's not happening. We have such a massive problem with the retail sector of our economy, but they're saying it has to do with online shopping. Online shopping. Listen to this.
We were right.
Yeah.
There is indeed something called the retail ice age. We've been covering it. Now it's in deep freeze mode. The big name stores are in deepening trouble. This is dramatic. Not only are household names disappearing from the retail landscape, the shopping malls are emptying. As bricks and mortar stores retreat, online shopping is taking over.
It's not true. It's not true. But see, they can't tell the truth. These people on these financial shows on TV cannot say that, cannot tell the truth. That it's the consumer that's in trouble. That's what's causing the problem. In other words, yes, amazingly, that Amazon accounts for 43% of online sales. But wait a minute. What they're not telling us, like Varney, the online shopping constitutes only 8% of the total retail sales. Let me repeat. While you hear this 43% number every day, wow, Amazon accounts for 43% of online sales, you would think, listen to Varney, that he said that 43% of all sales, of all retail sales, are online, and therefore all the brick and mortar stores are going broke. Not true. But that's what he wants you to think. Because, see, they know these advertisers. One thing the advertisers hate is you come on and be negative. Exactly what I'm doing right now. They hate that. They'll drop you so fast. They want you to be bubbly and tell people everything is wonderful. So you go out and shop and keep shopping and use your credit cards, which, by the way, are all tapped. It's not online shopping that's hurting the retail. As only 8% of online sales are eating away at their income of these brick and mortar stores. See, it's the online research. That's what is hurting. The technology is hurting these stores. Because before they go shopping, people are comparing prices. It used to be we'd go online to find out when you're in your city or the town you live in, where to go to get the cheapest gasoline, right? Remember, we all did that. Well, now it's everything. It's not just gasoline. Technology has made consumers savvy, smart. They go and compare a price of an item. They go online and compare before they go shopping. That's where the hurt is. That's where the technology hurt is. No longer do they go to the mall and buy on impulse. Remember, malls were as a result of impulse shopping. Impulse shopping, no more. Are you nuts? Not today with skyrocketing prices and low wages and terrible jobs because of globalization that gutted the middle class. We've exported all our high-paying jobs, keeping all the low-paying jobs. And now we got skyrocketing prices on top of that, unfortunately, only for the things we actually need. Ever notice that? Prices only skyrocket for the things we actually need, like education. My Lord. What's education going up? College going up like 130% in the last 10 years? I think even more than that. Food. Healthcare. Look at healthcare, for God's sakes. Childcare. Rent. Has anybody paid rent lately? Rent is exploding. We're no longer a society of homeowners. We're renters because we don't have enough money. After we pay our bills, we don't have enough disposable income. We can't go out and shop. Prices have exploded on the stuff that we need. But we don't have the income. So what's happening? Our debt is going up faster than our income. Exactly what's going on with our government and exactly why we have a lousy 0.7% growth in our economy. I don't care if it's you and I. If our spending or our debt is going up faster than our growth, we got a problem. Same thing with government. See, they're saying Americans, all these financial planners say Americans aren't saving enough for the future. But one of the reasons for the shortfall is that high debt loads are eating up a large part of our incomes because our jobs suck. Nearly 3/4 of Americans are in debt, with nearly half owing at least $25,000, excluding mortgages. What are you, nuts? The average debt load is $37,000, excluding mortgages. And more than 10% of the survey they took, the respondents said they owe more than $100,000. That is a serious problem. You know, I love to hear all these guys on CNBC and Fox and all these geniuses with their pompadour hairdos and their cheap suits come out and say, oh, debt is no problem. We don't care about debt. Debt is great. Debt is a problem. As much a problem for our country as it is for the consumer. Among those who have debt, 45% spend up to half their monthly income servicing debt. And most believe they're going to be in debt for the rest of their lives. Why? Because they know there's no future for good jobs. That this globalization keeps on going. And oh boy, God, if you're not for globalization, they call you a Nazi, for heaven's sakes. It's unbelievable. If you talk about globalization, oh my God. Open borders. Oh, if you're not for open borders. See, you got to build financial security. But it's hard when you have debt. Again, it's that race between that debt. It keeps climbing, but your income isn't. And you keep spending more than your income because the prices are going crazy. I mean, think about it. We have 100 million people out of work. 100 million. Believe me, these stores in the malls are not going out of business because everybody now is online buying. It has nothing to do with it. As I said, it's 8%. That's it. 8% of sales are online, but you're not being told that. It's because households have debt. It's now exceeded $12 trillion. $12 trillion. That's about, what's that about? I don't know if you break it down, it's about $35,000 per person, man, woman, and child. With over 72%, more than 72% of people who have cards, credit cards, the credit card holders, they're now paying minimum payments, just minimum. And those interest rates are 18%, 22%, 72% of car holders, they owe, and they just pay the minimum payment. Are they kidding? The brick and mortar is having troubles because of online sales? That's what they want you to think, because they want you to think the country's doing just great. We'll be right back. My name's Phil Grandy. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program.
Wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the MaxVest software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's Phil'sGang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I want to find out if there was a problem with an election having to do with Russia, or by the way, anybody else, any other country. And I want that to be so strong and so good, and I want it to happen. I also want to have a really competent, capable director. He's not. He's a showboater. My decision. It was not.
You had made the decision before they came in.
I was going to fire Comey. There's no good time to do it, by the way.
Because in your letter you said I accepted their recommendation.
Yeah, well, they
had already made the decision.
I was going to fire regardless of recommendation.
So there was
this was an excuse for having lost an election.
So are you angry with Mr. Comey because of his Russia investigation?
Because he told me that. I mean, he told me that.
He told you you weren't under investigation with regard to the Russia investigation?
I've heard that from others. I think.
Was it in a phone call? Did you meet face to face?
I had a dinner with him. He wanted to have dinner because he wanted to stay on. We had a very nice dinner at the White House very early on. A dinner was arranged, and we had a very nice dinner. And at that time, he told me, you are not under investigation, which I knew anyway.
That was one meeting. What was the?
First of all,
and did you ask, am I under investigation?
I actually asked him, yes.
But here's the problem. Comey didn't go out and tell the world. If Comey just gone out and told the world, told Congress, stood up and said, the president is not under any investigation, and then point to the other witnesses. Look how many people have testified in front of Congress. The CIA, all the different organizations. Clapper. No, he's not. Nothing's happened. He's not guilty of any of this. All these rumors. They put all the rumors out. I never heard so many rumors, but why isn't there rumors coming out about the truth? It's just amazing. There's no evidence. All rumors. Why don't some evidence rumors come out?
Anyone that's from the Trump campaign or any other campaign for that matter that's communicated with the Russian government.
And we know that there's been Russians wanted to turn this election into a certain direction. I'm not saying there was collusion.
Now, there may not yet be any evidence.
We did not include any evidence.
Now, you heard all this. But what are you going to do when you retire? Isn't that what's really important? When it all comes down to, you go to bed at night and you put your head on the pillow, and after we watch all these shows and all these kind of fun things to watch and see what's unfolding, yes, these politicians now are interfering with our stock market. Schumer, that dope, he's going to interfere with the stock market, with your investments. Think about it. The reason the S&P 500 has not broke out through its new high since March 1st at 2,400, and then once it hit it, for 23 days after dropping back ever so slightly, we don't even get any corrections of more than 1% anymore. It went to 2,370 March 17th. For 26 days, after a little tiny pullback, for 26 days, we went sideways. We're in a trading range of 1%. 1%. Trading range of 1%. Isn't that unbelievable? Just 1%. No volatility. Then on April 24th, after the French primary election was over that Monday morning, remember when Le Pen lost because everybody was so afraid if she wins that they'd all leave the euro? But the other guy won, Macron, never can remember his name, Macron. Market rallied, went up 2% in one day. I don't know what that had to do with Home Depot, do you? I have no idea. The market, the Dow went up 235 points. And I still don't get it. What's it have to do with Honeywell? What does it have to do with 3M? Johnson & Johnson, Coke, Microsoft, Merck, nothing. Nothing. But our gangsters of the Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than Federal Express, wanted to manipulate, financially engineer a stock market rally, and they had the excuse, and they did. One day, it goes up 2%. Now, for the last 15 days, we've been going sideways again at 1%. So over 45 days, 1%. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, Schumer's he wants an investigation. Why Comey was fired? He wants to bring in a prosecutor. And here's what they're going to do. See, they want to see Trump fail. And we may be heading for a pretty decent correction. I don't think 30 or 40%. But think about this. In 7 more weeks, Congress leaves. They go on vacation. Just 7 weeks. Do you think they're going to get through the Senate, the health care bill? Do you think they're going to get through the Senate, the tax cuts in 7 weeks now that Schumer is going to throw everything at trying to get a special prosecutor, and he wants hearings, and everybody's going to be focused for the next 7 weeks on that nonsense? Isn't that ridiculous? There should be a riot over Schumer. He's affecting your retirement. He's affecting your pension funds. He's affecting your 401ks. Because what happens with this kind of stuff, the big institutions, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to invest. They don't know how to invest. So that's a real problem. So what we're doing is we are taking advantage, and we're going to areas that have been beaten down during all this, like gold, like retail. Retail is going to be such opportunity. You want to buy groups like gold mining stocks when nobody wants them. You want to buy retail when nobody wants retail. People are dumping stocks left and right. Now all of a sudden gold's going up. Remember I told my gang, keep watching gold. We'll catch it. And we already started. We'll be right back after this break here on Phil's Gang. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Call now. Get your membership, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus. And so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud C store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And now they fired Director Comey, the very man leading the investigation. This does not seem to be a coincidence. Are people going to suspect cover-up? Absolutely.
Cover-up. Unbelievable. Listen to what Schumer said. Listen to what he said before that.
Senator Schumer, you told me last year before the election that you had lost confidence in Jim Comey.
I never called on the president to fire Director Comey.
Oh, boy, he's a good business person. He really has our interest at heart, the country. I have concerns for the FBI director, but I don't fire him, keep him. And that's the problem with our country. We have all kinds of dopes in our government that are never fired. No wonder we have so many problems. So, okay, don't fire him. I'm concerned, but don't fire him. But now let's start a whole investigation. Let's tie up the health care bill. Let's tie up the tax cuts. Let's tie up moving this country towards an economic growth of 1.8% for the last 8 years to 3 or 4%. Let's hold that back. And Schumer's going to be on vacation in 7 weeks. He comes back, he's on vacation again. They'll never get this thing passed. I don't think you're going to see either one of these bills passed until next year, which means get ready for a nice correction in the stock market. Because the only way the market's not going to correct, it's not going to drop. And it could drop as much as 20, 30%. The only way it's not going to is if we get the tax bill cut, we get the tax cuts rather, if he gets what he wants. And then he's going to find out with these big tax cuts, and he's going to find out without cutting entitlements, he's going to find out with the trillions of new debt, 10 trillion, all has to be borrowed money. Inflation is going to increase, increasing yields, which is interest. And because the government of the United States borrows more money than anybody else, because we have to pay $257 billion a year in interest alone on our national debt, that interest or those yields on the 10-year Treasury start going to go up. And just a quarter point increase will increase the payment of $257 billion to just a little over $300 billion. He can't afford to do that. And there will be nothing left. There's no money left to do anything. For 8 years after we pay our interest on our national debt, there is no money left because we have not been growing our economy. We're spending more than we take in. Even when we took in a historic $1.9 trillion this April 15th, they spent $450 billion more than that. These dopes in Washington. It's unbelievable. So we got to start focusing on this economy. And he's going to stop that from happening. Isn't that amazing? So, but there's some good news here. There's some good news. When markets correct, that's where you get the opportunity to buy stuff. And right now, when you look, there's certain sectors that you got to focus on. And I have my gang focusing on. And we're just waiting for buy signals. Gold. We just started to do gold mining stocks again. Just a little bit. Now, don't run out and say, Phil said buy gold mining stocks. I'm going to buy $100,000 worth of mining stocks. Don't do that. It's not what we're doing. I'm not saying that. Gold mining stocks, the exchange-traded fund, if you go back and look at it in the past year, over year, gold mining stocks have dropped from around $32 down to around $18, $19. The gold mining stocks, like gold, have been dropping. So we dropped around 30%. What a great discount that is. And what we've been noticing now, gold has been stabilizing. It's starting to stabilize. So we're just buying a little bit right now, just a little bit in the gold mining stocks, just a very tiny bit. The last time we did use the same technique, we had gold mining stocks up over, I think, 140%, 120%. I'm not saying that's going to happen again. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. But why don't you focus on gold mining stocks, on something that's beaten down? So join the gang and follow the gold mining stocks with me on my chart, and then you can just follow me. When I buy it, you buy it. When I add to it, you add to it. Just follow what I'm doing. But that's a great opportunity, the gold mining stocks. Retail. You can buy on retail a basket of retail stocks. There is a base right now. Matter of fact, retail stocks, if you go back to last year, have dropped from $48 down to around $40. This is the exchange traded fund, basket of them. So it dropped 16%. And there's going to be a great opportunities in these retail stocks. You got the retail stocks, you got the gold stocks, and there's another great opportunity too. Retail, your gold stocks, and oil. Oil, you got a great opportunity in oil. You can buy a basket of oil stocks. You can buy a basket of like I like the best, the oil service stocks. The symbol for that exchange traded fund is OIH. This is where you're going to make money. See, it's like going to a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant that nobody knows about, it just opened, right? And it's like stocks are all beaten down. A certain group of stocks, whether it's oil, whether it's retail, whether it's gold, when they're beaten down, everybody forgets about them. Everybody wants the alphabet stocks. Everybody's buying Facebook and Google and Amazon. Everybody owns Amazon. Matter of fact, do you know that Microsoft, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Facebook, do you know they're responsible for almost the entire rally? Yeah, almost the entire rally. There's about 10 stocks retired for the whole rally. But so they're forgetting about these wonderful opportunities. So here, the stock has dropped, OIH has dropped, this group, from about $36 down to $26. And now this is an exchange. This is a 27% discount. Why are you out buying Facebook? Why are you buying Amazon? Are you kidding? You go buy Amazon right now. Amazon has gone up in the last year. If you take 1 year, Amazon has gone up from $680 to $947. Are you nuts? So you're going to go buy a stock today that's already up 40%? What are you going to do? You think it's going to go up another 40%? What you're doing is you're buying retail and trying to sell retail. It's like you're going to Sears, buying a suit retail, and you think you can take that same suit, go out in front of the store, and sell it for twice the amount. Just hang it outside. Go get a hanger and put it on outside the doors. People come through to Sears and you have yours at $200. The thing inside's worth $100. Same thing. Amazon's not your opportunity. Google's not your opportunity. The opportunity are the beaten down oil stocks, oil service stocks. There's a great group. Very few people know about this group. It's an exchange traded fund, YES. YES. And what that does, that's a basket of companies that take care of fixing all the oil drilling equipment, the wells, all kinds of equipment. And nobody ever hears about these. So it's like the restaurant. Like I said, you go to a restaurant nobody knows about. Boy, they give you good service. They take care of you. You get good food. You get plenty of it. They come over and give you a drink. Then when everybody knows about it, you got to beg for a drink. Portions are cut in half. And that's what you're doing buying Amazon and buying Netflix and buying Microsoft. Same exact thing. What an opportunity we have in the next few months. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the Max Best software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you can tackle the market the way you want to. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts. From Phil's Gang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you can put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. You know, I started this program, God, now it must be almost, 20 years, I think now. 18 years. And we started to help St. Jude, and we're still helping St. Jude. We have kept our price at $39.95, join the gang membership, for all those years. We've never raised the price. The reason is we hope that when you're making money, you'll send money to St. Jude. And we've been doing this a long time, and we really appreciate all the gang members who do. Look, I'm never going to make you rich. I'm never saying I'm going to make you rich. But what I can do is help you get to a point where at least you have the edge of enjoying a good retirement. So you're not working at the local grocery store at 68, 78, 88 bagging groceries. That's ridiculous. What has killed the middle class and your retirement is this thing called globalization. And I get a kick. I was at Michael Zanis the other night. Thank you for coming, by the way. I really enjoyed that. And we started talking about globalization, but the first thing all the hosts started talking about is the border, open borders, open borders, open borders. And I finally piped up and said, wait a minute. And And Larry Elder, he agreed with me that, that we have a problem with open borders because when people come in, they don't assimilate through your community and join our church, assimilate through our communities and join our churches and blend in. They don't do that. In fact, if you look at what's happened in England and other countries, when they come, they end up in their own neighborhoods with their own law. With their own law. In England, cops are even afraid to go into their neighborhoods. And they don't recognize the law of Great Britain. Or Sweden, same thing. They got neighborhoods in Sweden now. They don't talk, they still talk their language. They still have their own law. That's not the way. So when you hear that noise, oh no, you open the borders, people come in, and then they, mix among all of us and everything's better. No, it's not true. Not true. See, the middle class has really suffered from globalism. I mean, we've lost our jobs. They will tell you, the real liberals, the real lefties will tell you, they'll take parking space in our head that it benefits us economically. It enhances global trade. It enhances international investment, which boosts prosperity. We have not seen any prosperity. Where's the prosperity? It didn't boost prosperity, international investments, global trade. It has not boosted prosperity in the middle class anywhere. They suffered because of it. They suffered. Climate change, they tell you, it's important because as a globalist, we all can get together and share and solve the problems of climate change. We can all get together and share the problems of refugees. Even if that was the case, that's too expensive that's too high a price. Losing our jobs, rising inequality, which is a very important issue in this country. Even EU, even China. Even if that was true, we could all get together and solve all these problems. But the problems that it causes, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So the middle class is hurt. When I hear somebody, especially students, these millennials, say that they hate the rich, they impose imperialism, they're for globalism, support the working class, they say. I go, what? What a bunch of hypocrites. These same dopes are the same cheerleaders for open borders and global government. Working class? How does that go together? Support the working class, but open the borders. Lose your job? Are you kidding? Bernie Sanders, Maxine Waters have pipe dreams. And their millennials have pipe dreams about how globalism will eventually destroy nationalism and result in a collective society resembling Marxism. Are you nuts? And anti-nationalists argue technology has made us as an increasingly interconnected planet. And therefore, the only logic and moral thing to do is establish a one world government with global government authority, with the power to tax, to imprison, to torture, to abuse. Are you nuts? These globalists use the environment as a way to mask their real intention is to establish a one world government. Even the head of the UN said at the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris of Obama that he was a fraud. He doesn't care anything about climate change, that he uses the climate only to spread his socialist gospel around the world because he's for one world government. He could care less about CO2 emission. See, what globalists don't get is socialism or communism is a retreat. I mean, it has retreated. It's retreated. Look at Venezuela. It's now in the middle of a civil war. Anyone who has worked hard and can't get ahead, how many people feel that way? Because 72% of all new jobs are low-paying jobs. Medium incomes are dropping. More than 61.2% of our labor force now makes less than $30,000 a year. 61% of our labor force makes less than $30,000 a year. After you adjust for inflation, the wages of a typical American worker, the one at the very middle of the income distribution, has risen less than 1% since the year 2000. This is nuts. Globalization has gutted the middle class so severely. So these people like Bernie Sanders and Maxine Warner, it's always open the borders, open the borders. Are you nuts? Anyone who has worked hard to try to get ahead, who work now for paycheck to paycheck, should have great disdain for these globalists, especially the elitists, and their very existence. And whatever jobs these crazed globalists couldn't pack into some wooden crate and send overseas, and who are more happy to undercut wages right here by importing immigrants, both legal and illegal, and these immigrants who have nothing in common with you or me culturally, and will never assimilate among our culture, as we are told they will. It never happens. These people are crazy. This country, you have to take care of its people. See, President Trump, thank God, he understands globalism and nationalism. He knows that globalism is dangerous. Your duty starts with taking care of our people here. Take care of the people here inside our borders. Create good jobs for them. And if that's closing the borders, you have to do that, then close the borders. If they want to say that we're racist because we're closing the borders, unbelievable. Let them say it's racist. But let me tell you, the next time you're waiting for your paycheck so you can pay your bills, remember when you hear all this globalism, all these open the borders, be nice, let these people come over. Thank God you got a president who's saying, no, we're not going to do that anymore. So that is why the stock market is so important to you. You've got to use the stock market to start creating wealth. We've got to build this economy. And when this economy starts building again, start using the market. It's the best place in the world. And let me help you. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now. It's only $39.95. And follow me in some of the best exchange-traded funds, especially gold. Gold mining stocks, oil. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to